Okay, hey golf fans, Frank here. 20th of September. We're going to head on out and play our round for the day. Alright, so we're heading on out to the TGC Amateur Society. Just what we played yesterday. I didn't do well yesterday. The Arizona Azure. We had a good people playing on a weekday. Alright, so here's the setup here. We're matching up with the FedUps Cup 10,000 coin prize at Eastlake to match up with the PGA Tour Championship that's also happening at Eastlake this weekend, which also begins today, which I could probably be watching on the Golf Channel right now. But first things first, so here's the setup. It's going to be a 4-rounder over 4 days, and generally I always stay away from anything more than 2 rounds because, well, in the old game, it just seemed like it got a little boring. We were limited to a single tee box no matter how many rounds. That is still the case. No matter how many rounds, you got to pick a tee box and you're kind of stuck with it. But we have a few new wrinkles here in the new game. Of course, we can put a different, flag, pin cup location for each round. But we can also take a different time of day for each round, creates a lighting condition. We can set cloud level, weather. We can have rain or not if we wish. We can adjust the green speeds for each individual round, the wind strength, as well as the different fairway and green firmnesses, rollout, and green speeds. So I took a shot with this setup, a 4-rounder. Each day the conditions are going to be different. This first round here should be in kind of, moderate, pleasant day type of a situation. There will be a rainy day when things will be softening up. There will be a moving day. I've set up back to, moderate conditions. And in the final round, things are going to firm and speed up for that final round. I think I had the wind picked up for that as well. So, I mean, this is all stuff I can control. So, anyway, so just a little departure from what we've always done here is going to be a 4-rounder over 4 days, which I will play, 1 round per day, and if anybody just wants to go out there and whip it off, there's nothing stopping them from doing that. Nobody's playing club cop. Nobody's telling you have to play with the master clubs or the pro clubs. It's whatever, whatever you're getting your money's worth out of the game from is you're fine. I'm not going to bust anybody's chops about their clubs. You hit the Masters clubs well, you're going to have a shorter approach club, which will come in handy if the greens are firmer, but you can be more accurate with the other clubs, maybe play for par instead of birdies. So, it still comes down to some skill. But I think anybody on top of the master clubs will have an advantage. Forgive me for any background noises coming through. This is like the first really pleasant day in months as we're winding into September. I got the windows open, the air conditioning off, a couple of fans going just to move the air around, but you will pick up some street noise probably through the headphones, so I apologize for that. So I'm going to go out and play this first round. I will be taking a 5-minute break at the turn, just to get another beverage, maybe have a quick smoke. That is my, that's how I roll, that's my plan, that's how I do it. So anyway, if you're watching, there'll be a break after 9 holes. If you're catching this later, possibly on YouTube, I do get a handful of viewers every day. When you get to that pause after the 9th, feel free to fast on forward. So Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to head on out. Our greens fee per round for the society is 50, so this is a 4-rounder, so it will cost 200 coins to play, no problem. And there is a 10,000 coin prize purse at the end for the entrance to split up. Somebody just responded to a funny. Okay, that's when the screen gets that little black patch on there. That's because somebody made a reply to one of the group conversations I'm in. So sorry about that, but that's life. And hope nobody calls me, texts me on my phone or something in the next hour or so. I would be really happy. All right, so I'll pay the money. And I'm going to get started here. I see Nike is 1 under after 9. CJ's even after 9. Looks like Sheldrake's just getting in there. So, this is going to turn out to be a weekend event. Our turnout Monday to Friday is somewhat less than the weekends when people are, off work or whatever, have time to do things. So, all right, so I paid my money. I'll head on out. We'll get the transition screen, and John McCarthy will welcome us as always. And as always, our club society settings are consistent every day with the live grid on and the approach and putting camera on, precise measurements wherever you want to put them, and everything else is off. You can see the wind, but you can't see the velocity. So that's how that goes. So we'll head on out and wait for John to welcome us and watch the flyovers, which I try to do on every hole. Pick out that landing spot in the fairway that might leave me somewhere good. Pick up some slope on the greens. Find a landing spot that might take the ball to the hole instead of away from it. We'll see how it goes. We're playing East Lake, just like the PGA Tour Championship this weekend. They're playing 4 rounds. We're playing 4 rounds.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for some golf. My name's John McCarthy. So glad you could join us, and I can't wait to get things started here on the TGC Network. And first round action is upon us here, folks. Let's get down to the first tee. Pick up from there.
We got a nice, good-looking course here. Nice lighting. We got the crowds because this is a tournament. Starting off with a long par 4. We are playing from the tips. I would have liked to have brought the tee boxes up for 1 round, just to kind of mirror what the PGA does a lot, but that still is not an option.
And all kinds of possibilities ahead here, folks. Looking forward to it. It's looking like this is
a little fast. Got a little bit of a draw against the wind. That's okay. Went at about 300 yards. Fairway and greens are like on the normal firmness. All right. Well, I think I can get it up there close. I don't know what else I can do with it. Yeah.
That looks like the hybrid, and this is not looking promising.
Yeah, I was just trying to roll it up in the middle of the green. Didn't quite work out.
Approach shot there.
All right.
And let's see how this lie gets dealt with.
All right.
And that shot is putting par very much within reach.
Yeah, 163 on the green speed. That's about right. Ooh, that did not come around. Okay. Served my right for putting it in the bunker on a par 4. Served me right. Alright, start with a bogey. Not a good start. I see Mike's only still 1 under after 10. Shell's out there. CJ's even after 10. Alright, so nobody's running away with it so far here.
And now the second hole tee off.
I'm bound to make a couple of good shots this round. I'm not sure. I think this is a Colin Mafia course. I know he was working on it. He's usually pretty good with the details on the course, you know, all the surrounding stuff. Quite sure what to do with this. I need the 180 club. That's perfect. Should be all right,
folks.
Go up to the backstop, maybe come back down. Nah, greens are too soft for that. All right.
22 feet to the cup.
All right, painted the flag. Wow, it didn't roll down. A little bit too far to come back down. All right. I'll take that as a good lag.
And this one's for par.
Find the back of the cup here, please. Thank you. Wow, I landed at like 6 inches off the hole.
And now setting up for the par 4.
Thinking 3 wood here.
Okay, this one's looking pretty good.
Good. If you're on the flat, 270. Yeah, I wanted to take a wedge in here. Yeah, definitely wanted to take a wedge in. Come on, Thumb.
Looking good. And this is for birdie.
Oh, you dog. Really? You. Despicable.
That one
Okay.
drops for par.
Pars aren't bogeys. That's what my daddy always said. Nobody's running away with it so far.
And now the fourth hole.
Yeah, got 4 people tuning in. Hello, viewers. Just tuning in. I played 9. I take a break, like 5 minutes, and I come back and do the back 9, so there's no disappointments. Things are playing pretty long here from the tips. Sidewind it out a little bit. It's going to kick left. Just a little. Not enough. I'm in the shadow of
And
the
he
blimp.
won't be too pleased with that.
No, sir,
And
I
folks,
am
this
not.
one is in the rough. You know, this one's questionable as to where it's going to end up.
Got a little fast on that. So far, my thumb is not cooperating much with me today, so far.
And that shot out of the bunker is putting par back on the table.
Okay.
And this putt is
Put a
for
little more
bogey.
mustard on that hot dog, I think.
Now let's take a look at the action on the leaderboard.
Nobody's running away with it, but I'm not catching up.
Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store for us.
Or 42, quite downhill. Probably need a 300-yard drive here.
And a promising looking shot here.
That whole part where it rolls into the first cut. That's all right.
But in actual fact, it ended up in the rough.
Yeah, it's pin high, but pin high is not the place to be on this
And I
course
think he will
historically
like that.
for me.
From 19 feet.
Not too bad. All right.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and
Okay.
now we will take a look at the leaderboard.
Okay.
Next up is the par 5.
Well, a couple of them guys up top there, they're good players, and if they're only managing to get to 1 under after over a dozen holes there, then it's going to be tough for me. Pins in the front.
I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 225 to go. Going with the hybrid here. Unlucky on that approach shot.
I don't see any actual advantage in making the green. Got a little bad backspin on that one, huh?
Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here.
All right, got my stroke back.
For birdie.
A stroke back. Okay. Well, nobody is running away with this. Okay.
And now teeing off on this par 4.
It's only the first round, but, you know, can't win it in the first round, but you can lose it. That's what they say, right? Got a good look at the flag. A few different angles here. Oh, got fast on that one. Guess I should be happy it's not in the bunker. Watch out, peoples. Give you a line here. Move away. Can you move back a little bit, sir? Please. No flash photography. Thank you. Come on, take a nice bounce for me. Come on. Pin high again, but no.
And I think he'll like that. And this putt's for birdie.
At least it's uphill.
This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And the par putt will drop.
Okay. All right, CJ got it to 2 under after 16. Took the lead from Nike.
And now the 8th hole.
Trying to do my best here, you know. I mean, every day you try to do your best, but sometimes you just get beaten up. But there is 10,000 coins on the line for this tournament, and that's thanks to member donations. Guys have, you know, given freely of their coins, which is their time, you know, to make these things like this happen. Come on around. Come on. Kick left. Thank you. Hit it too straight. Sometimes I want to get a little fast and have that little bit of draw on it, and sometimes I double cross myself and actually hit it right.
Well,
Too
this
damn
isn't
straight
looking too
again.
good.
No, it's got a kick left. Ooh, but not enough.
And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one.
Yes, sir. I believe you're right. Thanks for bringing that up there, John.
And this putt to save par. And a nice putt.
All right, we got a tie at -1 at the top after 17 holes. Okay. All right, I'm going to play the 9th and take 5, folks.
Okay, and on to the 9th.
This is traditionally the 8th hole. They flipped it for this event there, so you got that par 5 to be the ending hole instead of this par 3, which I thought was a good move. I need to get a little fast with this.
I think that's the hybrid. This is going towards the green here.
There's no way I was getting around that bunker on the fly.
33 feet to the cup from here. Ooh, just missing here.
I'll take that as a lag, folks. All right, that's it for the front
well,
9.
Let's
Take the break at the turn here. I'll be back in a few short minutes, maybe 5. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, the 18th is a par 5 with a definitely a birdie opportunity, if not an eagle. Depends on the pin location, I guess, for today. All right. I will be back shortly. I'm going to turn the microphone off so you don't hear anything like traffic outside or the toilet flushing or something, folks. Be back soon. All right, I'm back. Thanks for your patience if you hung in. Shame on you if you didn't, but all right, we're gonna head on out. Hit the back nine. We one over the par for the front nine. I don't know. I got a chance. I don't know. Staying close here going into the second round tomorrow.
Hole.
So I can just keep my thumb straight. All right, 426 on a par 4. No problem getting to the flag. All right, is this the hole I need? Well, we got it. Well, we got to get to about the middle of the green. Yeah, it's 396. Okay, so we gotta. All right, we have to get about 10 yards onto the green when we get up there. Come on around.
I think this one's going to find
I
the
went
fairway.
fast. Come on around. There we go.
And about $1.15 to the pin from here.
All right, so we need 110. It really isn't doing a whole lot. All right, we're gonna chance it with the sand wedge here. Just want to get over that hump. Perfect, perfect. Nah, ain't gonna get there.
Pretty good.
No, it ain't. No. I probably should have hammered that and got a little few extra yards off it. Yeah, 2 feet up. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's what I didn't want. No. Just couldn't get the pace on that right.
15 feet away here.
All right, whatever I do, I gotta stay in the cup.
Oh, unfortunate.
Too hard. A little softer, that probably would have made the turn.
Looking like 9 feet to the cup.
All right. I'm fighting for bogey.
And that one will drop for bogey.
Okay.
And teeing off on this.
That's no way to catch up. 3. No way to catch up. There's parking area down there. Very cool. We need to.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Come on, hop up. Well, that was the shot it needed to be.
I think he's going to like that. And this putt's for birdie. And that putt will go for par.
Take the par, move on.
And moving along now on the 12th hole.
At 2 under for 18. Now that could be the best two guys playing this. So see how this works out. Oh, yeah. The good news is it was not a long hole.
I think this one might be in the rough. And still in the sand after that shot. This putt's about 3 feet away. And the par putt drops.
Okay.
All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here.
I still got 6 holes to make something happen here somehow. Just hope it's a good make it happen and not a bad make it happen.
Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And from 155 yards out. And here's an 8-iron.
Got fast on it again.
Shot looks a bit off.
Tell me about it, John. Well, at least it rolled in.
That's just poor luck on that approach.
Not going to get anywhere fighting for pars.
Really nicely done out of the sand, and that is putting par very much within grasp. Oh, my lands. That was very close.
Overread it.
This puts about 3 feet away.
Oh, well.
And setting up now on the 14th
All these
hole.
good guys could do is get the 2 under. I'm not feeling too ashamed.
And it looks like he's going through the branches here on this one.
Okay.
And he can't be too happy with that shot.
No, sir, I cannot.
Oh, I'm not too sure about this one.
Yeah, this hole's biting me big time.
And they are still in
nice
the rough
triple
here.
Decker.
And I've been hearing this next shot is deep in the rough, folks.
Nice triple decker. What do you call it? Concession stand over there.
This is looking like 17 feet from here.
$561 yards on a par 4. Oh my God.
And this one for bogey. And finishing this hole out with a solid
This
putt.
is going to be bogey.
And moving on to the 15th here.
One of the great holes in golf here.
And that looks like a 5-iron. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. 40 feet to the cup. Ooh, that would have been good. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole.
Ah, damn it.
It looks like
I
he's
played a
going
big
through
draw up
some
the hill, and
trees.
that really... Ouch.
And he's probably not too
Get
pleased
a
with his
pine
performance
straw
there.
here. Wow. Ow.
And this shot he's taken through the branches. That lie's going to be much easier than the last one. And about 170 yards to the pin. It looks like a 7-iron. This is heading towards the green. And with that, he will be putting. And with this, hopefully, they can save par. And this for the bogey. Let's see how things are shaping up on the leaderboard. And next up is a par 4, folks. And this shot's looking promising. From 145 yards out. Here is the pitching wedge. And about 13 feet away here. And this putt's for par. And as he tees off here on the final hole of the lead, I wonder what's going through his head.
Disappointment, frustration. Thoughts of suicide, perhaps.
phenomenal power on that one.
So we're going to make a birdie here.
And this putt is for birdie. That's too bad.
Alright folks, well that's going to wrap up the first round. I will be back tomorrow for the second round, Saturday for the third round, Sunday at some point for the final round. Just going to play this one day at a time. Wish I could have done better. Made a few coins along the way here playing this, I guess, for the first time. I had a birdie on the 6, which is the 18 on the stroke index, and that's the best I could do. Bogey on the 8 index, bogey on the 2 index. Part 17, so I guess I lucked out with that one. Alright, so that's it for that. Well, I've already favored this. We'll use it again at some point. Definitely want to give this some stars. And we're not going to advance to round 2. We're going to back out. And tomorrow we'll be back where I'm pretty sure there is rain in the forecast. So something tells me things are going to be a little breezier and quite a bit softer in the rain. We shall see, huh? Alright, thanks for tuning in.